walk me through what tools and tech stack do you use as a data scientist, and walk me through the entire life cycle, right from where do you find the data to where do you train the model to deploying the model and building pipelines. And as you mentioned, the tools also mentioned where can one learn these resources, good resources. It can be anything from a YouTube playlist to a blog.
Okay, so I think we should start from very basics. For data science, maths is very important, starting from linear algebra to statistics and probability. These are the three main things that will be needed. So
Okay.
in the starting, you might not get your head around it much, but as and when you start using them, for example, say when we are doing a prediction, then probability comes into
Hmm.
play. When we are doing some modeling task into understanding how the data is divided into or how distributed, so then statistics come into play. And then
Hmm.
linear algebra is another very important. For example, when we do train neural networks, then while training them,
Hmm.
we need matrix multiplication. So these are the very basic things that will be needed. And then, of course, for programming, Python is a very basic language that is widely used here. Other than that, there are other languages which support, but Python having the ecosystem is more used into the libraries. So coming to Python libraries again, there is pandas for this exploratory data analysis. You would need pandas. Then there is some bits. You can also go for some bits of SQL, and there is another Python library called NumPy, which does this linear algebra and everything
Hmm.
stuffs. So for resources, I would say that there are plenty of good YouTube resources that you can go through. I follow a YouTuber called Krish Nayak. He's very good. He has plenty of courses being done. Then if you want to learn machine learning from scratch, like the logistic regression, linear regression, and all of those traditional machine learning algorithms, then highly suggest doing Andrew Ng's machine learning course from Stanford. That is again a very good course. It
It's
you
there on
might be
Coursera, right?
intimidating. Yeah, it's
It's
there
there
on
on
Coursera, it's
Coursera.
there on YouTube as well. I think
Okay.
they released it on YouTube as well. So
You,
it could
you
be that the
mentioned
math.
mathematics. Yeah, for
Mhm.
mathematics also, mathematics that is pertaining to data science. No, so how does one
Yes.
find that?
So there is a course in Coursera for mathematics for data science by I think some UK university. I think Luis Sereno is one of the instructors there. He's a very great person to learn from. So that you can
Okay.
do. Other than that, within the course of Andrew Ng also he breaks down into mathematics. It could be intimidating in the first, so make sure to take notes and do the implementation. So as you learn a concept, try implementing those
Hmm.
as well. So you were asking about end-to-end pipeline. So you can go to Kaggle, which is a resource for data scientists. So there you will get end-to-end notebooks, how people ingest the data from there. Kaggle also has data sets as you asked. So there is everybody in the open source arena, they can upload data sets there and make use of it. So while ingesting the data set, going through cleaning up, then modeling it, then to deployments, you can also deploy models there and then make use of it. So there are other platforms as well. If you want to specifically deploy your models, there is Hugging Face is one such platform. Another pool of resources are present in Hugging Face. There are certain like MLflow and many other the other places where you can deploy your model and make use of it. Also, you can use it through your, if it is a small size model, you can use it through APIs and then to your front end as well. So yeah, maybe mostly these are the things
So
that we do.
what about building pipelines? Is that
So
a
it,
job of a, yeah, ML engineer,
so
and does
that
that
comes
also come
more
under
of,
data?
yeah. So that comes under more of ML ops side. So if you want to
Hmm.
build an end-to-end pipeline, so that if that depends on your use case. So in my case, we
Hmm.
have a data science platform which we use for managing our data science projects. You can make use of
Hmm.
such platforms, but most of these platforms comes at a cost. It's not all, the free tier is very
Okay.
limited. So other than that, I think cloud providers are there, AWS, GCP, all of them have their workflows defined where you can define workflows to how the data ingestion and then live training as well, a whole entire process can happen. And I guess, yeah, if it is a small model, then I think there is this Python fast API library. It's a microservice
Hmm.
library. Through microservices, you can utilize your models as well.
And are there any newsletters or even people on LinkedIn that you follow who, can give
Yes,
you
yes,
build your knowledge about data science?
right, right. Yes, so I specifically follow some of the folks from Hugging Face or Google or DeepMind. So there are various people that you can follow. As I said, Jay Alamar is there, Martin Gutendost is there, and then many people are there in the space. Chip Huyen is one of the greatest people there. Who they have their individual newsletters into Substack or their own websites. Eugene Al, you name it, and you'll get hundreds and thousands of people there who are really the OG people of data science. So you can follow theirs. So there are, other than that, I think there are like Data Science Dojo. So some specific, I think technology journalism companies are also there who bring out these every day. They have some articles which you can go through. So yeah, plenty of resource out there.
And I'll also add, you can also follow Joita because she also keeps posting about data science and it's really good content.
Oh
So
my
follow
God.
her
Okay.
on LinkedIn.
Thank you.
Yeah.